Thank you very much, Vicky. Can I begin by acknowledging the hardworking councillors of the City of Joondalup who join us here this morning in Councillor Kerry Hollywood, Councillor Nige Jones, Councillor Christopher May, Councillor Tom McLean and Councillor Philippa Taylor. To the City of Joondalup CEO, Mr James Pearson. To our local members of Parliament, first Mr Ian Goodenough, Federal Member for Moore. To the local member for Kingsley, Ms Jessica Stoikovsky, MLA. To the member for Joondalup, Emily Hamilton, MLA. To our keynote speaker, Mr Gihan Perera, and to all of you who join us here this evening as local business stakeholders in the City of Joondalup. On behalf of the City of Joondalup, thank you for joining us for the second of our business forums for 2021. This morning, we're lucky to be hearing from one of Australia's leading futurists, Gihan Perera. An accomplished online presenter, conference speaker and author, Gihan has one simple goal this morning, and that is to help you get your business fit for the future. He's the author of several books, including The Future of Leadership, Disruption by Design and Disrupted. Forbes magazine has rated him as the number 5 social media influencer in the world and the first in Australia in his area of expertise. Following Gihan's presentation, he will also be taking part in an interactive panel discussing how our community and our economy can thrive through disruption and be fit for the future. Joining him will be the recently appointed Director of WA Oz Cyber Innovation Hub, Cecily Rawlinson, and Rachel McIntyre, the General Manager of State Corporate Affairs at NBN Co. This is an interactive session and I encourage you to submit a question via Slido for consideration to the panel. Please do submit a question because today is all about helping you prepare for a future that is probably going to be increasingly disrupted. So use this opportunity. Looking to the future has been a key focus for the City of Joondalup, particularly as our work continues on our new 10-year strategic community plan. This morning's forum is an essential part of shaping that high-level strategic document, which guides the city and its operations over the next decade. Indeed, in reflecting on our previous strategic community plan, this isn't something the City of Joondalup sort of just puts out and then carries on doing what we're doing. That very much guides us over our 10-yearly cycles, and if you reflect on our previous document, we've achieved the majority of the goals within that. This very much sets our path. Because the next leg of our journey is going to be exciting. City of Joondalup is transitioning from an economy supported by population growth to one which is driven by private and public sector investment, innovation and entrepreneurship, which is why our business breakfasts are so important. The Joondalup of 2031 or 2032 will no doubt look a lot different to the Joondalup of today. At our May Business Forum, we heard from demographer Bernard Salt, who was confident that Joondalup was in a good position to meet the challenges ahead, particularly those posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. For those of you who read The Australian, you might have seen he came out with an article just yesterday, continuing the theme that he shared with us back in May, and we got a great shout out indeed for one of our own local suburbs, so we must have made an impression on him when he was here a few months ago. One thing that Bernard spoke about in particular was the shift to hybrid working for staff of both small businesses and larger corporates. In meeting this need, I'm pleased to share that Liberty, Western Australia's largest local and independently owned flexible workspace provider, is soon to open its 6th location in WA, right in the heart of the Joondalup city centre. Opening later this year, this 776 square metre facility will provide 122 workspaces in 34 private offices, a co-working space, a lounge area and 2 state-of-the-art boardrooms. And it's good to have them here today as well. Throughout these uncertain times, our city has maintained a very simple message. Joondalup is open for business. Our goal is to build Joondalup's reputation as a place for innovation and creativity by enhancing growth across a range of sectors. We want to be a home for progressive businesses that bring to the table fresh ideas and create diverse employment opportunities and build on the global connectivity of our community. To assist in achieving this, the City is currently involved in the Small Business Friendly Approvals Program, which is led by the SBDC, or the Small Business Development Corporation. This aims to streamline the processes of obtaining business licences and trading permits from local government authorities and to improve the overall experience of business customers in the City of Joondalup. This is part of a package of initiatives which is designed to accelerate regulatory reform to support economic recovery following the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm also pleased to announce that this morning, our city is the first local government in WA to become a campaign partner of the Australian Made campaign, and you'll see their table outside. Due to the impact of COVID-19, there's been a significant upswing in demand for Australian-made products. We know that while some of Joondalup's businesses are leveraging this opportunity, for domestic sales and expats, it's an exciting opportunity for more local businesses to get on board the iconic gold and green kangaroo triangle, Australia's most recognised and trusted country of origin brand. I pay particular recognition to the CEO who's led this initiative. Again, the very first local government in WA to join this campaign. Australian Made has bipartisan national political support and strong community buy-in around the country. A few weeks ago, the City of Joondalup also hosted our second Innovation Challenge, an entrepreneurship event featuring students from right across Western Australia. Co-created by the City and the Frank team, this challenge was sponsored by Study Perth, Lottery West, Edith Cowan University, North Metro TAFE, UWA, Curtin University, South Metro TAFE, the Australian Institute of Workplace Training and the National Institute of Technology, with support from Joondalup Business Association and Space Cubed. This highly successful initiative is yet another example of positive collaboration between Joondalup as a local government and important local stakeholders. I'm pleased to see that our competition runners-up are here today, the EVA team. EVA, who came up with a fantastic idea to create an augmented reality app to gamify learning experiences for students and encourage soft skill development. It was a sensational pitch and it's good to have your team here today with us. We also have many of the mentors and the keynote speakers from the challenge here today, and I'd like to thank all of them for supporting that important initiative as we also work to inspire the innovators of the future. As the first innovation hub in Western Australia, Joondalup, as Australia's cyber capital, has the potential to be the epicentre for homegrown and global talent in both startups and scale-ups. The City also works to support initiatives in this area through programs such as Cyber Check Me, who are joining us here today as well, and Enactus, led by ECU, as well as the Jobs and Skills Centre in North Metro TAFE, contributing to the development of future innovators, entrepreneurs and workers. We're also keen to be a strong advocate for integrated learning and provide many opportunities for students in our city to get real-life work experience. To this end, we currently have 4 cybersecurity students from North Metro TAFE undertaking a placement at the City and working on a range of projects, including IT testing and policy and sector development. And we've also partnered with the WA Oz Cyber Node, which is based at the Joondalup Innovation Hub at ECU. Before closing, I'd like to thank Vicky Main, our MC this morning. Vicky, you've been a long-term friend of the City and you're currently the director and co-founder of Blow Your Own Mind. Blow Your Own Mind exists to encourage and support and motivate individuals, teams and organisations to reharness their power and understand their innate ability to succeed. They specialise in delivering practical learning experiences through education, training, coaching and other resources for entrepreneurs, and teams to help them innovate and grow their businesses and deliver economic benefits in Australia. We appreciate you joining us today, Vicky, and also offering your time as our MC. Finally, I just want to state again, economic development is the key priority for the City, and it will continue to be so for the next decade. Through our City's economic development team, we will focus on delivering programs which promote, connect and grow local businesses, attract visitors, students, talent, businesses and investment into the City of Joondalup. We have that as a clear goal, but we don't always have all the answers of how to do it. That's why having you here today is so important. That's why participating in the Q&A session is so important. And that's why, if you haven't already got our contact details, please do get them, because if you have an idea, we want to hear it from you as well, particularly if you have an idea of how we can better help you succeed as a local Joondalup business. I hope you enjoyed today's presentation and discussions on future-proofing Joondalup. And I look forward to taking this journey into the future with all of you here this morning. Thank you all.